Hello, it's Miss Swire, and this is your second English lesson of this week. Today's highlight is that we are going to be empathising with endangered animals. We're going to be analysing the text, we're going to be discussing which emotions the text makes you feel, and we're going to be reflecting on why the text makes you feel certain emotions. Now, we've been looking at the book Saving Species by Jess French, and we're going to be delving a little bit deeper into it today. This is an extract from your home learning pack, and you've got your first part of your lesson here. So what we are going to be looking at is we're going to be making predictions about what we think saving species might be about. Remember to always use the conjunction because to justify your answer. This way you're ensuring that you are providing evidence from the text and from the front cover as to why you predict the text is about a certain thing. We also want you to have a look at what genre you think the text is. Using the sentence stem, I think this text is a because. So having a think about whether this book might be a fiction or a non-fiction text. And we are going to be exploring the meaning of fiction and non-fiction text after this slide. So pause this slide now and respond to the questions on the screen. When you need to, just press play again to continue today's lesson. Here we've got an extract from Saving Species, which I am going to read aloud for you. When I'm reading, I want you to try and follow along with your finger and have a look if there are any words that you find tricky and that you may need to clarify afterwards. So this page is looking at the tiger, which is prowling through the forests of Asia and is the largest of all the cats. With a stunning coat of orange and black stripes, each tiger has a different pattern. It is one of the most beautiful creatures on earth. Unlike lions, when they are fully grown, tigers tend to live and hunt alone, walking long distances every day in search of food. They once roamed freely across many countries, but today the story is different. Sadly, the natural habitat left for them to live in is rapidly shrinking to make space for buildings and farmland. They are also at risk of being killed by poachers or farmers who shoot them when they wander onto land that was once their home. However, help is at hand. In 2010, 12 countries pledged to double the number of wild tigers by 2022. Local people are being taught how to live peacefully alongside tigers, and some are being trained as rangers to help protect tigers from poachers. Hopefully, one day this magnificent animal will once again be able to live and thrive in harmony with its human neighbours. And we can see on the left-hand side, we've got a short fact file about the tiger. It explains that its location can be found in Central and Southern Asia. The threats against it include poaching, habitat loss, conflict with humans, and its status is endangered. So endangered means where an animal is at risk of extinction, of no longer existing on planet Earth anymore. Let's have a little look at some of that key vocabulary that may be a bit tricky on this page. So we've learnt about its natural habitat. Do you know what natural habitat means? So when we refer to an animal's habitat, it is thinking about where we may find them in the world. So we've learnt that for tigers, they are found in the forests of Asia. Therefore, that is their habitat, that is their home. Another key word here is poachers or poaching. So poachers are humans who kill animals for certain reasons. So this may be that they would like their fur to be able to sell, or other body parts such as their teeth, or other animals such as elephants, their tusks. So these body parts from the animal can be used. They may also hunt them for meat. If there are any other keywords on this page, please pause the video now and write them down so you ensure that you can clarify them afterwards. Here is another extract from the book, which is all about the black rhino. What I'd like you to do is pause this video and read through this page by yourself. Once you are done, just press play again and then you can move on to the next slide. When you're having a look at this page, I want you to have a think. Can you see if this is a fiction or a non-fiction text? I'm going to give you a few seconds now to consider this, and then we'll answer it before you start to read this extract. So the difference between a fiction and a non-fiction text is that a non-fiction text is based on real-life events and issues and often contains facts and information, whilst a fiction text tends to be a story. Although they can be based on real events or people, the story tends to be made up for the reader to enjoy. Based on this information, do you think that this book is fiction or non-fiction? I'm going to give you a few seconds now to consider this. Fantastic. This book is a non-fiction text, so its genre is non-fiction. We know this because it refers to lots of facts. It's not a story, but is informing the reader of facts and information about endangered animals and how we may be able to help them. Please read this page now. Pause the video and then press play when you are ready. Lastly, let's look at our reflection together. There is some key vocabulary here at the top to help you when writing your answer. You can see in my answer here that the green parts are your sentence stems. So I wrote, learning about the tiger and rhino makes me feel, and I wrote disappointed. I feel disappointed because, so I've included my conjunction there to explain my answer. I feel disappointed because the animals do not deserve to be treated in this terrible manner. They're not being looked after. Instead, they're being hunted and killed for things like fur. I'd like you to use these two sentence stems at the bottom to help write your own answer about your learning about endangered animals today. So once you're done, pause this video and then write your answer ready to share in our next Zoom call. I hope all of you are enjoying learning about this as much as I am. I really enjoy learning about animals and the situation that they're in and being endangered. So I can't wait for us to have a conversation about it in our next video call. Take care, Year 4. Bye.